4 years ago, Drake reportedly had to deal with a woman who broke into his Los Angeles home. This appeared to be simply a crazed fan that just wanted Drake's attention. The woman ended up being identified as Mesha Collins. This summer, she even oddly decided to sue the international superstar. This was a defamation lawsuit, where Collins claimed that Drake invaded her privacy on Instagram. $4 billion lawsuit gets thrown out. Drake's legal team went on to label this situation as a frivolous case based on delusional figments of her imagination. They also added that Collins simply wanted to try to find Drake again. Now, this massive $4 billion lawsuit isn't any of Drake's concern anymore. According to Billboard, a judge recently dismissed this. The judge agreed that Drake's social media posts weren't tied to Collins at all. Plaintiff Collins has not demonstrated any of defendant Graham's statements were about Plaintiff Collins or that he used her identity, name, or likeness in his Instagram posts or endorsements, said Judge Virginia Keeney. Even if Plaintiff Collins could establish the statements were about her, she has failed to establish that such statements were of a private fact that is offensive and objectionable to the reasonable person. California's anti-slap law helped Drake. One key law in the state of California also helped Drake get this lawsuit tossed. This is the anti-slap law. This allows judges to quickly dismiss questionable lawsuits that could chill free speech. Drake's attorney, Stanton Larry Stein of Russ, August & Cabot, initially claimed that Collins' lawsuit was egregiously baseless. After trespassing at his home and being arrested in 2017, plaintiff Mesha Collins now attempts to make contact with musician Aubrey Drake Graham by suing him, Stein stated on November the 18th. This is pure fiction. Until he was served with this lawsuit, Graham had no idea who Collins was. Drake is also being listed in Astroworld lawsuits. This $4 billion lawsuit isn't a worry of Drake's anymore. Other legal issues that are still hovering over him, though, are related to Travis Scott's Astroworld Festival. Drake listed in a myriad of lawsuits here after over 300 people were injured and 10 went on to die. This occurred in the crowd of 50,000 at the Houston-based concert. Live Nation, NRG Stadium, and other organizers were also listed in this lawsuit. One of the lawsuits seeks $2 billion in damages. It also states that fans were incited into a frenzy once Travis hit the stage. Drake went on to be brought out to perform with Travis as well. The two performed their 2018 collab hit single, Sicko Mode. The defendants stood to make an exorbitant amount of money off this event, yet they chose to cut corners, cut costs, and put the festival attendees at risk, as stated in the lawsuit. Travis's attorney, Edwin F. McPherson, went on to respond to this lawsuit. He believes that there has been a lot of finger-pointing and a lot of inconsistencies to claims made against Travis. It was reported that the operations plan designated that the only festival director and executive producers have authority to stop the show, neither of which is part of Travis's crew. This also runs afoul of HPD's own previous actions when it shut down the power and sound at this very festival when the performance ran over 5 minutes back in 2019.